Namaste. I invite you now to join me in the mantra to Lord Ganesh, the remover of obstacles. Om Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah. 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 Jai Ganesha. Jai Ganesha. Jai Ganesha, the remover of obstacles. Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. I'd like to wish everybody a happy Ganesha Chaturthi. That was the reason for our opening mantras, to call upon the remover of obstacles to watch over us. And then I'd also like to welcome you to our satsang tonight, which involves a satsang to the Wrathful Blue Tara, also known as Mahasina Tara, also known as Ugra Tara. Essentially, this is the same Tara that we were honoring on Tuesday for our seed mantra meditation. And she is honored not just among Hindus, but also Tibetan Buddhists as well. So here's the same deity from a Tibetan tanka. I'm going to start out by reading a short selection from the Wisdom Library website to give you a little background information. So Mahasina Tara is a wrathful form of Ma Tara in both Hinduism and Buddhism, also known as Ugra Tara, which means the ferocious Tara. Her dhyana, that is her meditational instructions, go as follows. And this is essentially what we're going to be doing this evening. The worshipper should conceive his or herself as Mahasina Tara, who has the following. She is awe-inspiring, with a garland of heads hanging from her neck. She is short and has a protruding belly, and her looks are awe-inspiring. Her complexion is like that of a blue lotus, and she is three-eyed, one-faced, celestial, and laughs horribly. She is in an intensely pleasant mood, stands upon a corpse, is decked in ornaments of snakes, has red and round eyes, wears the garments of a tiger skin around her loins, is in youthful bloom, is endowed with the 5 auspicious symbols, and has a protruding tongue. She is most awe-inspiring and appears fierce. With bare canine fangs, she carries a sword and a kartika in her 2 right hands, and a blue uptala flower and a kapala skull bowl in her left. She is also described as holding a purba or kila. So I'm going to show you some instruments that are going to be important for our visualization. This is going to be a rite of deity yoga. So you're going to be imagining yourself, visualizing yourself as this form of the Divine Mother. First part of the visualization, we actually begin by assuming a more benevolent form of Matara, green Tara, who we see in this Thangka painting. But she is also going to be shown holding a purba, also called a kila. And there are some misconceptions about the kila. A lot of people think that it's a ritual knife, and actually it's more like a stake or a peg designed to pin down malevolent forces or to ground more benevolent forces into a place or into a person. Another thing you'll be visualizing is a kapala or skull bowl, like this one. Actually, should be holding 2 of those. And then she'll also be holding a flaying blade or a kartika, representing the cutting away of attachments. So to say a little bit more about this form of the Divine Mother, she is called Mahasina Tara because she is believed to have come from Mahasina, the place where she was originally worshipped. So Mahasina Tara, it's a regional name. And so her mantras include the syllable tam, which we were practicing on Tuesday, and then also Tara Tutara Turiye Svaha. And this is a mantra which is, both of those mantras are really used in both Hinduism and Tibetan Buddhism. And then one other additional subject, which is important for us to be, at least have an idea what it looks like, is the syllable tam itself. So it looks a little bit like a number 5 with a moon and a circle and a little flame on the top. It's on a cushion and in the center of a lotus. And so this is a mantra we'll be using a lot this evening. And really, tonight's sadhana is a continuation of the sadhana that we did on Tuesday. So Jai Matara. Jai Matara. Jai Matara. So at this point, I invite you to find a comfortable position. You can be seated with a straight back, and you can begin by looking at our image of Ma Tara on your screen with a relaxed gaze. We also have a little green Tara statuette on our altar tonight who we'll be honoring. Or you can also do this meditation lying on your back in Shavasana. So listen to your body and find a position that works for you this evening, one where you can be relaxed. You can certainly change positions to be more comfortable in the course of this meditation, but try to find that golden position where that won't be necessary. So let's begin with some long, slow, deep yogic breathing. Breathing away the concerns and cares of the day, the plans or the worries of tomorrow. Just breathe those away. And as you breathe in, let your level of relaxation build. And also your sense of present-centeredness, being in the moment with this meditation. There'll be no right or wrong way to do this sadhana. What you experience will be uniquely yours. So simply open your receptivity and let the sounds of our traditional instruments and of our chants and of our mantras and of my narration, just let those guide your consciousness to where it needs to be. And then focusing on your heart center, I invite you to think of some aspect of your life that right now is ready for healing or balance or resolution. Maybe something in your life that requires you acquiring some kind of knowledge. But focus on that Divine Mother aspect within yourself. Know that she is there to guide you. And acknowledge that taking part in tonight's ritual will be an important step toward that healing, toward that resolution, toward receiving that knowledge, whatever it is that you need. And we certainly have the presence of Lord Ganesha to help in the removing of any obstacles to that process. So Jai Matara. Jai Matara. Jai Matara Devi. So I invite you now to just slowly close your eyes. Make a few more micro adjustments that you might need to be fully comfortable. And allow yourself be guided in the way that is appropriate for you here and now. Oh, I got a bit of a cold. Just bear with me. Om. Om. May all beings have happiness. May they be free from suffering. May they find the bliss that has never known suffering. May they be free from attachment and hatred. Namo Arya Krodatarye. Namo Arya Krodatarye. Namo Arya Krodatarye. On the whole realm completely purified, many precious flowers descend like rain. Mother producing all the 3 times Buddhas, Mother Tara, homage and praise unto you. We prostrate at your lotus feet, O precious Mother. By prostrating to you, we set our hands to continue the Dharma-supported works for your children. Our knees set in reverence to the 3 jewels, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha community. And our crowns before you to receive your blessings. Please help us to set in reverence to the 3 jewels. Please help us to set our feet upon the spiritual path, to walk the way of the enlightened conquerors. Help us to be the blazing light that zealously burns through the veil of suffering. Toward the perfection of enlightenment, we approach Aryatara, the divine liberator, mother of all Buddhas, protector of all sentient beings. We ask that she act as our guide, that she helps us to awaken her compassion for ourselves, within ourselves, and for all sentient beings in the 3 realms. We ask her to shine her lamp for us and guide us across the ocean of suffering and the river of samsara. Through our root and lineage gurus in Tara's perfect nature, we seek refuge in the Buddha, the perfect Dharma, and the supreme Sangha. Om Bodhicitta Padayaham. Om Bodhicitta Padayaham. Om Bodhicitta Padayaham. Ramyam Kamo Mahom. Ramyam Kamo Mahom. Ramyam Kamo Mahom. Om Tada Tutada Turiye Svaha. Om Tada Tutada Turiye Svaha. Om Tada Tutada Turiye Svaha. We offer fragrance. Om Tada Tutada Turiye Svaha. We offer food. Om Tada Tutada Turiye Svaha. We offer light. Om Tada Tutada Turiye Svaha. We offer incense. Om Tada Tutada Turiye Svaha. We offer water. Om Tada Tutada Turiye Svaha. We offer flowers. Jai Matada. Jai Matada. Jai Matada. May the surface of the earth in every direction be stainless and pure without roughness or fault, as smooth as the palm of a child's soft hand, and as naturally polished as lapis lazuli. May the material offerings of gods and men, both those set before us and those visualized, like a cloud of offerings of Samantabhadra, the Supreme Buddha, pervade and encompass the vastness of space. Om Tada Tutada Turiye Svaha. 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 Arise as green Tara. Om Sunyatanyana Vajra Sabhavatmakoham. Om Sunyatanyana Vajra Sabhavatmakoham. Om Sunyatanyana Vajra Sabhavatmakoham. Om Tam Svaha. 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 you are. Imagine a lotus floating just above the surface of the ocean, large enough that you could sit upon it. It has 8 red petals open to reveal a cushion shaped like the full moon. Above the cushion, at the level of your heart, is a small glowing white symbol. The syllable is Tam, the seed of Tara's syllable, her celestial sound. Tam, Tam, Tam. As you watch the syllable Tam, it begins to vibrate and shine. The shining white light expands, and the Tam syllable becomes obscured by it. Tam, Tam, Tam. And as the light expands, it fills your mind. The light changes from intense white to a gentle green, and light from the green Tam syllable radiates outwards, showering the world and all its beings with compassion and understanding. Tam, Tam, Tam. And then the energy flows back inwards toward the center of the radiant moon cushion, on which you realize the very nature of your mind in the form of the emerald green Tam syllable. Tam, Tam, Tam. And again light radiates, this time as an offering to all Buddhas throughout time and space. Tam, Tam, Tam. And in return, rays of blessings come back from all of them, and they are absorbed into the Tam syllable, which blazes like the sun. Om Tada Tu Tada Turiye Svaha. 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 And from this you emerge as Arya Tara, the benevolent Tara, with one face and 2 arms, green in color, shining like a pile of emeralds, sitting in the lotus position, resting on a moon cushion. You are enthroned regally on a sacred lotus. You are serene and calm, a young woman complete unto yourself, beautiful to represent your perfection, with long dark hair half up in a jeweled diadem, and the other half hanging downwards. Skin radiant, green and burnished gold in color, with 7 eyes in total. 2 eyes, a vertical 3rd eye in your forehead. The eyes, 2 rise in the palms of your hands and 2 in your feet. You're arrayed in precious jewels and silks, wearing a rainbow-hued scarf around the shoulders, and your waist is draped with a rose-colored skirt. In your left hand you hold an utpala flower, blue in color, with a fruit, flower, and bud, to represent the past, present, and future. In your right hand is the mudra of generosity, gently grasping a second brilliant blue utpala flower. You are surrounded by a 21-jewel halo array of blazing light, each gifted with your perfect nature. Om Tada Tutada Turiye. Om Vajvasvala Vajra Tana Hong Pei. Om Vajra Shine. Vajra Thunder. Hong Pei. And now arise as Wrathful Tara. Om Reem Dream Hong Star. Om Reem Dream Hong Svar. Om Reem Dream Hong Svar. From a thunderous boom, as green Tara, holding 2 utpala flowers, you begin to darken from emerald into the color of black obsidian. 2 utpala skull bowls form in the center of the utpala flowers. All peaceful activity and light spiral into the right hand utpala. Within the lotus, and blazing smoke and sparks emit from the left utpala, accomplishing all wrathful activities. The peaceful kapala then arises as the syllable Ah. Ah. Which blooms just below the Wrathful Kapala, which is marked with the blazing dark tamas syllable. Tam, tam, tam. And in the center of the Kapala is the black hung syllable, which has the nature of black smoke and coalesces into an obsidian kartika, a curved knife with the syllable hong. 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 The kartika blade then dissolves into a cloud of smoke with thunder and lightning. And from this arises the smoke-colored Tara, with 1 face and 3 blazing eyes and 4 arms, smiling with terrible laughter, bearing 4 fangs and a darting tongue. Your tawny hair bound in a top knot, within a 5-skull diadem and a white serpent. garland of severed heads swings about your neck, naked except for a tiger skin and charnel ground ornaments. Your body is adorned with green serpents that have become your belt, armlets, and anklets. Red and black serpents become your necklaces. Your breasts are firm and nipples erect. The mother of the three worlds. Your first right hand holds a blazing Vajra sword. Your second right hand holds a Kartika, a curved blade. In the top of your left hand is a red lotus, and in your second left is a Kapala skull bowl. You're in a dancing posture atop a corpse within a triangular mandala. Tara's blazing aura with 21 jewels transforms into 21 Kapala skull bowls, hurling the Hung and Pei syllables with terrible laughter. Hum, 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 Pei, Pei, Pei. 3 blazing Vajra lightning bolts at your 3 places. The first in your forehead is marked with the syllable Om. Second in your third eye center, marked with the syllable Ah. Ah. And the third lightning bolt in your heart center, marked with the syllable Horn. As the 3 Vajras descend into your 3 centers, one arises in the activity form of the Wrathful Tara, which all 4 arms come into the center, and arises 2 arms, twirling a Purva spike at your heart center, and seated on a corpse. And you chant the root mantra on a mala of laughing human skulls. Om Reem Treem Hum Pei. 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 As Wrathful Tara, you hurl this mantra while focusing on the Purva, embodying your Kiva nature, which empowers the Purva for all rights. Om Vajra Kila Kilaya Salva Vignan Mam Om Pei. Om Vajra Kila Kilaya Salva Vignan Mam Om Pei. Om Vajra Kila Kilaya Sarva Vignan Vam Om Pei. To send out blazing lights in the 5 colors and various Vajra light weapons, especially Purva, Kartika, and wisdom swords. Hurl them fourth. Om Mahakroda Tara Tutara Vala Vala Pay Mahakroda Tara Tutare Turye Vala Vala Pay Om Mahakroda Tara Tutara Turye Vala Vala Pay Wrathful Tara has accomplished the mantra. She chants while laughing, hauntingly. Om Gama Tara Sava Shatron Digran Mara Sena Ha Ha He He Ho Ho Hong Hong Binda Binda Pay Om Gama Tara Sara Shatran Digran Mara Sena Ha Ha He He Ho Ho Hong Hong Binda Binda Pay Om Gama Tara Salva Shatran Dignan Mara Sena Ha Ha He He Ho Ho Hong Hong Binda Binda Pay. I invite you now to take a deep and clearing breath, letting go of the meditation and allowing yourself to rest for a time in a place of stillness and in a place of silence, integrating the practice, making it a part of you. Let it form a light in your heart center to guide you in these days ahead. We acknowledge our duty to our Sangha, to the greater community of all humanity, and all sentient beings. Also to all those who have borne us in this life or the past. To them we dedicate and share the merit of this practice. Pay. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all beings never be separate from the supreme joy that is beyond all sorrow. And may all beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Pay. So I invite you now to take a deep and clearing breath. Letting go of the meditation. Bringing yourself back into your personal space. Be aware of the sound of my voice and the other sounds within your area. Feel the floor below you, the clothes that cover you, and the temperature of the air upon your skin. And I invite you to slowly move your fingers and toes, your hands and feet, and your arms and legs. And then slowly bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Acknowledging that Divine Mother's presence within yourself, knowing it is there always. Giving gratitude to yourself for taking part in tonight's practice, knowing you could replay this sadhana anytime, whenever you have need. And then slowly opening your eyes. Namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much for joining me. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Let's put the light on here. See if that helps a bit. So our sadhana tonight was penned by Seen Prajna of the Dharmapala lineage. And was found on scribed.com. So I look forward to you joining me this coming Tuesday, where we'll do another Tara seed mantra practice. This will be part 3 of our series on the Bij mantras of the 10 Mahavidya goddesses. And then Friday will be part 27 of our 64 Yogini series. And next Friday at 7 o'clock we'll be honoring, you really can't see this unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of light, but Ma Viraja will be the next Yogini, the 27th Yogini. So again, I thank you. Jai Matara. Thank you to Kim and to anyone else who is joining us live, and anyone who will be watching the recording in the future. Jai Matara. Happy Ganesha Chaturthi. Jai Ma. Jai Ma, Jai Ma.